Welcome graduates, faculty, parents, relatives, and old people that just sort of come to these things. If you were one of the two people live streaming this at home, you really need to get happy. When I was asked to do this speech by some of the seniors, I said no, absolutely not. Fact is that I'm terrified of public speaking and I just don't really like people in general. So the seniors had a backup plan to have me do this speech with Miss B or Mr. McGrew. And I thought about it, but I realized the only thing that could make this worse would be have to talk about my feelings with Miss B, or have McGrew drench me in spit while he blabbers on about Hawaii and how he went to high school in Hawaii. Before I say what I have to say, I just want to make a few things clear. First, if you have an issue with anything I have to say, you can send your passive-aggressive emails to my address, c.hedrick@regishighschool.net. Second, please don't tone down the crying today and the I'm so proud of you moments for these kids because, let's be honest, I know how hard some of you have worked for this diploma, especially senior year, taking an online class, a business class with Bauer, and somehow your third straight semester of travel destinations. Not to mention being done by class by 10:30 in the morning. I'm more impressed with how much time you spent in room 5 than in actual classrooms this year. I will say though that I will miss this group of kids in front of me. I'm honored you let me be a part of this day, and I'm glad that graduation was at 1:30 because we know if it was the same time as first period, Eric Reynolds would be arriving during the middle of the speech, insisting that he explains in detail why he's late. The class of 2018 is heavily involved with drama, and they also mostly participate in the drama program here at Regis. Most of the girls. Luckily, Petey was here to balance out the athletics a little bit with the arts. But in all seriousness, this group is insanely talented, intelligent, and well-rounded. Rachel Dolby, for example, is involved with drama, student council, NHS, volleyball, basketball, chess club, softball, and track simultaneously. I don't know how she finds time to sleep. She actually has to leave this graduation early to go to another graduation. Dawson Dickey, I'll sure miss your enthusiasm to bring me to school, and how much energy you put into everything, including your loud yawns during my lectures. I apologize for whoever made you write those nice things about me in the newsletter. I hope they paid you well. Emily Adams, I'm glad you made it. Emily's GPA is 5.9, but I assure you, she totally failed that last test. Allie Hampton, I'm glad you're here. Oh wait, she's in Celine's office, okay, sorry. Fiona, thank you so much for being unique. And by unique, I mean the only person to actually make me fear going into the hallways, which is somewhere where she spent all 7 periods of the school day. I need to also thank Fiona for teaching me so much. There are so many new words in my vocabulary thanks to her. I don't know what they mean, but let's just say I can't wait to roll up on some of these lit grad parties with my squad. And you better believe I will get turned AF, unless Bane calls. In that case, I'll just Netflix and chill. For the record, I Googled most of that, but I'm glad I got through it. Kyle Humphreys, speaking of Netflix, I need to thank you for that one time you logged into my work computer in your Netflix account and never logged you out. If you've been wondering who's been watching Planet Earth all these years, it's just me. It's not a joke. Wyatt Heiberg. Where is he? I can't say enough good things about Wyatt. Everyone knows he's one of the brightest kids this school has ever had. Everyone knows how talented he is, especially in Shrek as Farquaad. How athletic he is, as evidenced by his recent track season. We get it, Wyatt, you're gifted. You'll probably win some award today, some academic excellence Catholic MVP award. But is there anything bad I can say about Wyatt Heiberger? Actually, yes. There is a story that may or may not be true. You'll have to ask him or Gwen if it's true. But just a month or so ago, Wyatt got his wisdom teeth out and he was given laughing gas, which, as some of you know, makes you feel a little funny. And after the surgery, he woke up and he looked at his mom, and do you know what Regis' most gifted student said to his mother? Mom, I'm so bleeping high right now. Jacob May. You know, teachers get a lot of heat sometimes for having favorites. I don't know what they're talking about. It actually kind of pisses me off. I was And I was texting Jacob May about it the other day. He was like, hey bro, just chill, let's just chill this weekend, we can talk about it. No, teachers don't have favorites. We don't have favorites. We do, however, have least favorites. Where's Cole Olheiser? Oh, shut up. Before you people start getting on me about that I'm picking on Cole, let me tell you a good story. Rachel kind of hinted at it. One fine day, Cole decided to print out 100 copies of an unflattering picture of me and post them all over the school. Which of course is a mean thing to do, but it's another level of evil to scour the depths of the internet for pictures that I literally haven't seen of myself and put them as the background on almost every Chromebook in the school. Sophia, we will all miss seeing you on stage in the plays and the musicals, but I don't think anyone will miss your sudden ailments that just sort of happened to occur right before you were supposed to go to Mass. Speaking of Mass, after this commencement, please keep your clapping to a minimum. Jim Tabor's right over there, and we know how he feels about clapping. Instead of clapping, I think we should bring back the Regis 2, one of the only contributions of our former principal. A lot has changed during your time here at Regis. That building was named the Dome. Fobs were installed. You broke Mr. Resick. You survived the days of Churchill. And you've done it always with honor and respect. Always. So what do I leave you with? What inspiration can I provide to you? Well, like you students, I waited until the night before this was due. So last night I was watching some YouTube videos of motivational speakers and commencement addresses, some of the greatest icons in the world. And I tried to sum up basically what they said, which was follow your dreams. Follow your dreams. I tried that. My dream was to be an engineer, make a lot of money, and go around in my yacht off the coast of Boston with a bunch of supermodels. Now I work at Regis. So am I going to tell you to follow your dreams? No, I'm not. I'm not. Because the thing with dreams is usually you wake up from them and then reality sets in. Now I'm not saying don't go do what you want to do. If you want to be a doctor or a nurse or an architect or work in an office or work on a farm or be a musician, then you should go do that. But realize this, things change as life goes on. Your interests will change, your relationships will change. People in your life will change, even your dreams will change. So don't fixate on some ultimate goal because life will just happen between now and then. And by the time you actually do get to that goal, you might not want it anymore. The vast majority of people these days who aren't happy with their lives never had the courage to make the change that they wanted, because change can be scary. Staying in that job you hate or staying in that relationship you no longer feel love for anymore is the easy thing to do. Staying miserable takes no effort at all. Having the courage to make a change is incredibly hard, but if that change can make you a happier person, then it's worth it 100% of the time. Focusing on a dream, a long-term goal, seems like the best advice because we all want to impress our family and our friends and prove that we can accomplish something. But if you grow older and find that that goal you've been trying to reach for so long won't make you happy, none of that sense of accomplishment will be worth it. And trust me on this, the people in your life who matter the most will care more about you being happy than becoming the thing that you dreamt about being. So I know that's not much for advice, but really all you need to do is instead focus on the short term. Figure out what you want to do this summer. Figure out what you want to study if you go to school. Figure out how you can save a little money for that trip outside of Oregon. Live more in the moment than in the future or in the past. If you don't like where you live, then move. If you don't like your job, then quit it. If you don't love the person you're with, then end it. Find what makes you happy, and if it stops making you happy, then change. To summarize with another term from Fiona, YOLO. Claire, Sophia, Jack, Allie, Jacob, Emily, Dawson, Sam, Brandon, Cassie, Wyatt, Lily, Catherine, Eric, Peyton, Nate, Hannah, Sam, Noah, Rachel, Allison, Fiona, James, Kyle, Matt, Terry, Caitlin, Nick, Cheyenne, Casey, Fan, and yes, even Cole. I wish you all the best. Enjoy your life. We're out of here.